Michael Lee Zuba-Mahinti, live breaking news coverage on the death of Kobe Bryant, who died at the age of 41 in a helicopter crash early this morning in the Calabasas area of Los Angeles. You are looking live now at a press conference from local firefighters and police. We will resume that press conference right now and get more information on the death of Kobe Bryant.
Notifications to next of kin. And it'd be extremely disrespectful to understand that your loved one was perished and you learn about it from TMZ. That is just wholly inappropriate, so we're not going to be going there. We're going to wait till the coroner does their job, and we're assisting the families of those who believe they've been impacted, and it's a tough process. And our hope goes out to all of the members that were on board, all the family of everyone who was on board this aircraft, and God bless their souls. So at this point in time, we have nothing that we can add until the coroner does their job, and we'll be making those notifications when we have the information and we know the next of kin have been notified. Then we can release the information publicly, and you'll be notified in a subsequent announcement.
Sheriff, there is one thing you can confirm. Do we have a confirmation actually of 9 bodies there at the scene?
That is our belief, yes.
So we realize at this point there are so many questions. There's a lot of information out there, and again, we understand. There's a lot of information that's floating, but we certainly have a responsibility and an obligation, out of respect, of course, for the families. And this is a very difficult time for us all, for the city. We have the mayor here of Calabasas, also City Council. We thank them for being here, and in fact, they wanted to pass on a message that for those in the community that want to gather here and are coming to Calabasas, if you do, you are welcome to join others at the Dianza Park here in Calabasas, and the cross streets there are Los Hills and Las Furtanes. Also, the Sheriff's Information Bureau will be sending out updates as to when there will be, if there is one, a press advisory out, a notification of another press conference or any other updates through our Twitter. So please look for that. And again, we thank you so much for being here today. And again, thank you for your time.
Sheriff, just a question quickly on sealing off the area. We know the NTSB has to be there to do that thing. Is the public going to be able to get anywhere nearby, or is a stretch of Las Virgenes going to be shut down for an indeterminate period of time?
It remains shut down.
How big of an area? Any idea?
Can you confirm there was heavy fog in the area?
So again, those are the first public comments from first responders there in the Calabasas area regarding the helicopter crash that Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna were on board. During that press conference, they would not confirm any of the identities of the people on board that helicopter, although multiple outlets, including ESPN, have confirmed that Kobe Bryant was indeed on board that helicopter with his 13-year-old Gianna. Initially, we were told, Zubin, that there were 5 people on board, but according to officials there were 9 bodies involved in that crash. Again, more information coming out. We will continue to follow it throughout the evening here on the ABC and Disney family of networks.
Indeed. So Kobe was a father, a husband, an NBA legend, an Academy Award winner, and he was also an icon, and he's gone too soon. We're joined by Jalen Rose, ESPN NBA analyst, and Jalen, every single guest we've had on, from Spike Lee to Gary Payton, people that admired him, people that played with him, we all asked them the very same first question. What's your reaction?
This is a devastating day for humanity, and I know Kobe Bryant was one of the top basketball players of all time, but he was educated. He was a gentleman who spoke multiple languages. He was a father. He was a husband. He was really disciplined and hardworking. He was a guy that had perseverance, somebody that I got a chance to meet when he first entered the NBA. I was living in Los Angeles, getting a chance to be in the gym with him at UCLA earlier in his career. I lived in downtown Los Angeles for a long period of time, basically had a place in Los Angeles his entire career. And playing against him in the 2000 NBA Finals, watching him get his first NBA championship, and covering him as a member of the media basically for the last 20 years. He was always gracious and respectful. He was always the smartest guy in the room and the hardest working guy in the room. And it graduated to later in his career. We know about the historic 81-point performance, and it uniquely now positions me to feel like I'm honored to have not only having the opportunity to take the floor with him at any point of his career, but for one of his more notable moments. Being at appearances with Kobe, I got a chance to speak at his basketball camp. He was someone that supported the high school I founded and gifted us gym shoes. He was really diligent about the things that he believed in.